Want to find bottles like these?
We're going to reveal our biggest whiskey hunting secrets. All right, we're going to share our 5 biggest whiskey hunting secrets. We're going to start with number 1, and that is the most obvious.
Yes, it is.
Hunt.
That may have been in the title.
What?
Yeah, hunt was in the title.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Go hunting, right? What we mean when we say go hunting is drive around.
Yep. Drive around to different stores.
Travel. Go. You don't have to stay in your one area.
If you're going out of town, you're going to California for something, stop into some liquor stores. Because you're going to find stuff there that you won't find in your local area.
Just because you can't find it in your state or your town doesn't mean it's not going to be in another town, it's not going to be in another state, so be willing to travel a little bit.
If you're driving around town, you're going to have to put some miles on your car.
We put in a lot of miles. And you can also use apps like Drizzly because they're pretty awesome. You can like search in your area and find bottles, but it's not always accurate, so
Yep.
just proceed with that in mind.
Number 2, build relationships. And by that I mean build relationships with stores. Don't just go into stores and just talk to them constantly about whiskey. That's what they do for a living, is they're selling whiskey all the time. They want to know you and you want to know them, more personal with that. Because I mean, the more personal and the more friendship you build with them, the better off you're going to be trying to get something.
You don't want them to think, oh wait, here it is, it's Dara again. She's coming to the store.
Yep.
I know she's going to ask me for whiskey. You want them to be more like, oh, hey, there's Dara. It's so good to see her again. I wonder how her dog's doing. I wonder how her life's going. I bet she's going to ask me how my golf trip went last week or my fishing trip went or whatever. So just build that relationship because it's important.
Yep.
It's
yeah,
crucial.
and also another thing is that kind of shows them you're not also flipping bottles. Is when you get it home and open it, bring them a sample of the bottle. It just shows that you're not flipping that bottle, that they're comfortable selling you bottles because they know you're going to drink it and enjoy it.
Yep, and they're more likely to sell it to you if they know you're going to drink it and enjoy it. Yep. And speaking of building relationships, it doesn't just mean building relationships with your liquor store. Actually, there's another key to that. That brings us to number 3, and that is participate in local Facebook groups, Discord groups, Reddit groups, whatever. There are so many whiskey Facebook groups out there, but find one that's local to you or Reddit groups, Discord, and build relationships with those people.
Yep.
You can get out. Sometimes people are like, hey, if you are in Denver, there's going to be a release of this bottle. Or, hey, if anybody's looking for one, I got this bottle today. There's chats sometimes where people are
we've seen that a lot with chats. Just they post, hey, this store has this, or they're releasing this, or they have a table out of allocation. Yeah. And then people flock to those places.
But sometimes, too, you build, your best friendships with your whiskey community.
Yep.
And those people will be like, hey, I'm going to pick up this bottle, or I saw this bottle and I knew you were looking for it. I can grab it for you.
Yep.
We've done that a lot of times, too.
Speaking of friendships and whiskey community, if you like this,
why
not click that little subscribe and bell button there?
Oh, yeah,
and leave a comment.
Yeah, and leave a comment.
What other whiskey tips do you have for trying to hunt whiskey bottles?
Oh, don't worry, we're not done yet.
All right, number 4 is signing up for distillery email lists and local store, local to you store emails and apps. So we've lucked out finding bottles like that. So if you saw the bottles on the intro, so here, Russell's 13. This got an email from Wild Turkey that they were releasing this through Reserve Bar. We were able to get on Reserve Bar and get one of the orders of Russell's 13. So there's an example right there of getting a bottle. So that Stag Junior or Stag store pick we had there at the beginning of the video. This one we just found yesterday. We were getting ready to leave the house and a notification came through from the app that they were releasing a Stag store pick. We were 20 minutes from the house, or the store's 20 minutes from the house.
And the release?
We were just leaving there and it was being released in 20 minutes. So we got there perfect timing and was able to get a bottle. Signing up for those things because it can work in your favor.
It does take a little effort, and it is really annoying to have your email inbox full all the time, but at the same time, all it takes is one email and you're in the right place at the right time and you can go grab that.
Hey, you could have won an Old Forester birthday bourbon or a Four Roses LE too.
Yeah.
Sadly, we didn't win those.
We didn't win them. No. Now the last one. We have one big secret to reveal here.
Yeah, this is the biggest one. The biggest secret.
Get lucky!
Yeah.
Not that kind of lucky.
What kind of lucky?
Well, you just get lucky.
Yeah,
you might be in the right place at the right time and just walk in a store and it's on the shelf and you can get it. Whatever it is you want, you just get lucky sometimes. Yes, lucky really does happen.
That's the key, is just luck. We've walked into so many stores and randomly found stuff. It's like, holy crap, like, I'm taking that.
And there have been so many other times where we have been disappointed because we didn't find anything, and we drove hundreds of miles in a day.
It's like 2% of the time you'll get lucky, or 1%. That other 99, you're screwed. But that's whiskey hunting.
It is whiskey hunting. So just the biggest key is never stop hunting, because you never know when you might get lucky, and build those relationships and do all these things, and then you might find bottles like what we find. And yeah, we do buy our bottles, and no, we're not just giving every bottle.
No, we're not.
We go out and buy them and hunt for them and do all the work and put in the effort and spend the money, and it's expensive.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's our tips.
Did we miss any? Let us know. All right, that's all we got. So have a fantastic day. I'm Dara. That's Bill. We'll see you guys next time.